Here we go. Good day, everyone, and welcome to the first edition of Woman Mind Your Business, an online blog showcasing small businesses in the community that are basically home-based or have small storefronts. Today, our first guest on the show is Suzette of Susie Marie Health and Fitness Studio. Forgive me.
That's okay.
Yes. So Suzette is actually our first guest. My name is Allison Harvey. I am the founder of Woman Mind Your Business magazine and this online blog. I hope you enjoy our episode today. Let us know, make a comment or two, or let us know how you feel about it, who you'd like to see on the show as well. Our idea is to communicate to the community about our small businesses that exist among us, and for us to go to those businesses when we're looking for something. Forget the big box stores. They don't really care about us. So why not support the small local business in your community, the person who has a home-based business as well? So Suzette is here today to tell us a little bit about her business and how she finds having her own fitness studio of help and importance in the community. So Yay. Suzette, welcome to our very first episode.
Oh, God, I'm so excited. Thanks, Allison.
Oh, well, I'm so excited to be starting this. We have the magazine and now we have the blog and so on. So, for me, working in the community is really good that people can come together, the local businesses as well as the home-based businesses. Yes. Because of the economy right now. And I'm sure you will agree that we don't have security anymore.
Oh, unfortunately.
Okay, so you're doing a great thing by having your own business, and I'm sure it comes with its own trials and tribulations and all that kind of fun stuff. So tell us, how long have you been in business?
I've been doing this for about 12 years. I've been in location for 3 years. I started out just doing boot camps in the park, working with the city of Toronto, and just started kind of doing my own thing on the side. And I decided, why make money for other people?
Exactly.
Why not do it for myself?
You go, girl. That's right. Start working for your own self.
Absolutely. I worked at retail stores, and I found that I wasn't getting the self-gratification I needed. So I decided, why not start my own thing? So this is where Susie Marie kind of infused and started, and here I am 3 years later, and it's doing well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So Suzette, tell me some of the benefits of your business to somebody like myself. What are the benefits? Why should I come to your studio? There's like how many fitness studio out there? Why should I come to Susie Marie Fitness?
Well, oh my God, I would love for you to come. I would love to have you. But one of the greatest thing about Susie Marie is we focus on individual results. We're not about, having you come in. And if you don't show up, we'll call you.
Oh, you will call me?
You. Yes, I will call you.
Oh, I don't think I like this very much, Suzette.
If you don't show up, and how am I different from other businesses? Other businesses you go into, for instance, different types of gym, won't name any names. You go in there, and unfortunately, they don't really care about you. They're not about, are you losing weight? Are you getting to your results? Are you getting the fit to the fitness level that you need to be? It's about, how much are you going to pay me? And then once you miss your payment, that's it. Yeah. We have some amazing payment plans that we set up. And with Susie Marie, it focuses on you. It's about
you're basically results oriented.
Absolutely, results. And if you're not seeing the results, I'm coming after you. Okay. You know what? I really try to hold the clients. I hold the clients 100% accountable. Okay. The difference is in working out with me as opposed to working out at home or the other gyms. I hold you accountable for your actions.
So, Suzette, we're actually shooting this from Suzette's gym, and I look around and I don't really see a lot of equipment. Tell me what's the story with that? Because I go to gyms and I see a lot of machines and all of that stuff. So how come you don't have machines, Suzette?
Well, one of the things is, with Susie Marie, we focus on a lot of women training and results. I found myself working at gyms, it was all about, the hype. You go into a gym, there's a huge machine, and some women are a little bit intimidated. Men are intimidated.
You sign up for these gyms and never go back.
Absolutely.
And they don't call you.
We call you gym donors.
Gym donors, I like that.
I'm very focused on using your own body weight. It's about using yourself to create your own results. Okay. It's about using your body to create those results that you need to get to without using the machine as that extra force. Right. And you'll be surprised how well you can do. I used to be 195 pounds.
Wow, and you look hot, girl. 195 pounds. Ooh, you look good. You're what, 120 now?
About 130 with some
that's
muscles.
Good.
So that's good. You know what? You don't need the machines. All you need is your body weight and some really results driven person around you like myself. and someone to push you and hold you accountable.
Very cool. Very
absolutely
nice. So do you
overcome.
see Susie Marie expanding in Toronto?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. One of the things that we started doing now when Alison and I met, I started in a very small space where we can only fit probably about 8 to 10 people. I've moved location in the past couple of months. And
congratulations.
Absolutely, thank you. So we've expanded into a larger location, and we're absolutely looking to open up franchises, different location throughout the city. I know Scarborough, people from Scarborough are asking, when are you coming to Scarborough? Scarborough, Mississauga, Brampton, here I come.
Look at you, small business owner, and this
Yes.
is mainly starting from a basic idea that you wanted to do a little bit more
Yes.
than just work for somebody.
Absolutely.
So what do you find in your trials, Suzette? I know you're doing all this wonderful stuff, but it took a while to get here.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think would say to somebody when they're starting off on a new business? What kind of information would you say to them? 3 things that you would say to somebody that experimenting, should I go and start a new business? They want to do it, but what are the things that you think they should look for?
Some of the things I face as I started this business is it's about time. You have to put the time in. If you don't put the time in, you're not going to get the results. And I see many people that say, I want to start a business, but my gosh, I have to work and I have to pay the bills or whatever. You have to put your time and effort into something because you won't see the results at all.
Just like fitness, right?
Just like fitness.
Yeah.
Commitment. One of the other thing is the second point is you have to find your passion.
Yeah.
If you have a business and it's not your passion, it's not something you dream and you sleep and you get up and you think about, it's not a business, it's a hobby. So what you want to do is you want to focus on something that you're passionate about and then figure out a way of making money at it. That's my philosophy.
Very cool.
And the third thing is you need to kind of make time for yourself because sometimes it's a little hard being a business owner. You go into this and you put so much into it, but you sometimes take away from yourself. And, at the end of the day, your clients, your patrons, your members want to see you. They come to come to me to see me. They want to see me healthy, of course, and I have to set by example. So you got to be able to set some time aside for yourself and not just into the business.
So, Suzette, do you have a family? Do you have kids? And
Yes.
all that?
They don't see me, no. Yes, I have 2 children. I have a 14-year-old girl and a 8-year-old.
Okay, so you have family, so you're juggling family and a business, so you do have a full life.
A family, husband,
the house.
the house. I travel and I do this full time.
Yeah.
So
You do have to put the time in.
You do have to put the time in. Treat it like you would treat going to a full-time 40-hour week job.
But you get paid better, right?
You get paid better. Honestly,
and you own your own time.
And you own your own time.
Yeah, you can do shows like this.
I know, absolutely. You own your own time. And
very
you know
cool.
what? Small businesses is about the personal gratification. It's about you making money for you and you building for your business and time.
And time.
Absolutely.
I think that time is the most important thing.
Yes.
Because a lot of time we're booked into the 8 to 9 or 8 to 5 bracket and we can't do anything.
Yes.
You're tired by the time you get home. You're frustrated by your job and so on. So this program really is about encouraging people to look at the alternatives. What else can I do to make some more money? What else can I do to acquire the time freedom? Business ownership is really not for everybody, and I wouldn't suggest it is at all, but there's some people out there that does have that inclination.
Yeah.
They do have that dream to be a business owner. So as Suzette said, look for your passion, dig deep and see what would I jump out of bed with. And if you're coming up with a million things, think about this. If you had $10 million, what would you do tomorrow? So we'll say travel and all that great stuff, but what after you've done all of that? What would you do? So maybe that's the passion. That's the thing that you need to pursue. So Suzette, if you had $10 million, would you do this?
Absolutely.
You see, so that's the answer you need. If you're going to still do the same things that you're doing today, or you're thinking about doing in the future, and you had $10 million, now you'll be able to put more time. You'll be able to open more.
I'll be able to open more studios. I'll be able to hire more
help.
staff. And oh my gosh, I would definitely do this.
Yeah, you would definitely.
And the thing is, just to add, Allison, you have to love it. You have to want it. I know my clients always say, oh my God, you really seem like you like what you do. I love my job. I love my job.
You love your job like you love your husband, right?
Absolutely. Yes, honey,
that's
yes.
good, yes. So if you're listening, Mr. Suzette, she loves you like cook food.
I love you.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So Suzette, tell me something. What would be, looking back from when you started to now, what would you say you would do differently? If you had to start all over again, I want this so that people who are looking at us today could think about it. You know, what differences? What would you say you would have done differently if you had known? Because now you've learned a lot, right? But what would you have done that would have saved you some time, some money, and all that? What would one of the things that you think you would have done before starting out, or just as you started out?
I think, Allison, one of the things I would have done differently is education. Educating yourself about the business you want to be in. A lot of us want business. A lot of us want to own our own business, but sometimes we jump into it and we don't know what lies ahead. And unfortunately, sometimes we end up failing. I think what I would have done is really get myself, not to, Miss Allison here, I would get a definite a marketing coordinator, a marketing consultant, someone that knows the business and someone that knows what it is that you need to do. Because at the end of the day, you're going to go into this. That's okay, go ahead. Yeah. At the end of the day, you're going to go into this thinking that I know what I'm doing and I know what I want to do. But when you come out of it, you're going to end up with broke. You're going to end up with no money. You're going to end up stressed. Disillusion. And all these ideas. I know when I started, I had tons of ideas, but I had no directions. I had nowhere to really put my ideas. So I needed someone like Allison to kind of say, okay, this is what I want. This is my business. This is my passion. And now how do I put it all together? So you need to have a mentor. You need to have someone that knows the business. You need to have a marketing coordinator, a marketing consultant. And guys, it's not about the money. It's not about the money. A lot of us sit back and say, hey, I don't have any money. I got to spend. No.
But you have to spend.
You do.
At least I think one of the things too is to give yourself a budget for the month before you start out. And I was discussing this with someone earlier. And I said to her, if you're going to start a business, set aside some money. What money do you have to put into a business every month? And until you do that for at least a year, don't start the business because you're going to run into problems. Because advertising is a huge, taker of money.
It is.
And unless you want to be unknown, you need to advertise.
Yes.
One of the big fertilizers that you can put in your business.
Yeah.
So really looking at the monetary output in the first year. If you don't have that backing, I would say, be hesitant about going all out because again, you don't want to fall into the crash business, disillusionment, frustrations, I don't have money. But if you build yourself a nest egg that you can draw from every month as you build your business, I think it would go a long way. So along with a coordinator, along with putting aside some money or having access to that money every month, even if you had to take on that part-time job to drive the business, I think it's a great thing that you can take a look at before really starting out and then failing. Because the first year is the toughest.
It is, and that's what I did. I worked at different gyms before I started. And while I was working at the gyms, I did this part-time. And I did this, and I said, you know what? This is my passion. This is what I want to do. I've done everything else and I've made the other money for other people. But at the time, I didn't have the money to put into the business. So I decided, why not work part-time, do something on the side.
I was right.
Absolutely. Do something on the side. And surround yourself with people that's going to help to enhance your business.
Yeah, that's another thing. So
the people around you
really determines where you go in your business and networking. And meeting the right people because you got to go out there. It's not everybody.
Oh, you have
people talk about everybody. No, you need just the right people around you.
Yes.
So Suzette, it was really nice talking to you and having you on our official first episode of Woman Mind Your Business. I hope you guys tune in next couple of weeks, see who else we'll have as a guest. If you want to be a guest on the show, you can contact us at networkingdivagroup.com. Again, it's the networkingdivagroup.com. If you are at our blog today, you can go to the contact page and you can send us an email and let us know that you would love to be on the show, and I would definitely love to speak with you. My name is Allison Harvey. This is Woman Mind Your Business, and it's spelled WO+MAN. So guys, you're in there too. It's not just for the ladies. So I'd like to say thank you today for watching. I want to thank Suzette Dallas of Susan Marie Fitness, Health and Fitness Studio. Susan Marie, what's your website?
It's Susan Marie Health and Fitness Studio, and it's Suzy, SUZYMARI.ca.
And is there a number if they wanted to call you?
Absolutely. You can always reach me at 416-746-2431. That's 746-2431 or SusanMarie.ca.
And Suzette, tell me something. If they said they saw you on this show, would you give them a little discount?
Absolutely, of course.
Of course, because this is the first show, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. absolutely. Anyone that calls and come in and said you saw me on the show, you'll receive a 10 to 15% discount.
All right. Well,
on your
thank you
membership.
again, Susan. It was such a pleasure having you today.
Yes, thank you so
thank
much,
you. Thank you
Allison.
for watching, and look out for our next episode in 2 weeks with another small business owner. Could be a home-based business, could be a storefront, but this is coming out to you. Thank you again for your time today, and have an amazing week. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.